TGIF, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We're bringing it to you live. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Brian, thanks. Kyrie Irving has settled in Brooklyn after his time in Cleveland and Boston. He said, "I'm grateful to be in a position to set a better example now. What I learned was, even on the bad days, you have to galvanize the group. And there isn't one leader. It's the balance of leadership." Guys?
Wise words, Allie. Thank you for that. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Kyrie Irving.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Harrison Durant in as the forwards. Kyrie Irving out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Aldridge in at the 5. And for the Spurs, we got Zach Collins, Keldon Johnson out there with Devin Vassell. Then there's Josh Richardson, and it's Murray in at the point guard position. And KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
And what's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion. He said, "One thing I told myself, don't worry about who people say is the best player. Blocking out distractions is key to achieving greatness."
Now here's Simmons. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Goes up from the top of the key. Durant with the bucket. Durant's got his second bucket of the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that. Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Boy, some coaches starting to feel the hot seat now, Grant. You think players are aware when that's the case?
No question, B.A. I mean, with how the present media is, it's impossible not to notice. But some coaches will discuss it and be open and transparent about it, and of course, some coaches won't ever bring it up.
Aldridge misses. Here's Johnson. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Boy, Murray's court vision very sharp, and he's unselfish, too. You love seeing that combination.
Irving against Richardson. Ball stolen. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. From 12 feet. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Richardson against Irving. Uses the glass on the layup.
Knifing through the defense like warm butter on a biscuit. Irving knows how to get to the rim.
Now Murray. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Here's Johnson. Another shot. Vassell. Oh, denied by Durant.
That extraordinary reach combined with good timing makes Durant a real threat as a shot blocker.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Harris. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And so it's San Antonio with it. Trailing by 2. Murray's shot is good.
Murray showing you real poise that time, guys, converting on aggressive defense. The concentration, outstanding.
Now here's Irving. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game.
I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence.
Both free throws good from Irving.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Murray against Simmons. Murray passes to Johnson. From 12 feet. That one off the back iron and out. You know, if you were to hand select a player to take the last shot for you, no one would bat an eye if you chose Kyrie Irving.
Ever since his shot over Steph Curry in 2016, Irving's been a legend, and some of it's his mental approach. People say he marches to the beat of a different drum. That may help him in those big moments.
Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Here's Vassell. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Boy, you look at him. He's a quality floor general who knows exactly how to dish the ball to his teammates. Murray, nice job there running the offense.
A line change here for San Antonio. Here's Simmons. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Hey, and the apple not falling far from the tree. Simmons' dad was a legendary player in Australia.
And that's where Simmons says he really learned the value of team ball. At age 15, he played in a world championship there. Just invaluable to his early development.
Now here's Jones. And another shot. Ben Simmons grabs the board. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Irving for 3. Sinks the tray. Irving's got 7.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
McDermott outside. Here's Cook. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first.
It's going to go on Andre Drummond. First one falls for him.
At the line for your Spurs, Quinn.
Both good from the line that time. There's a minute 12 left in the first quarter. Outside Irving. Simmons finds Irving. And there's the drive. Shoots over Walker. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Pass to Jones. Here's Bates Diop. To the wing, right side. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Cook. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons.
An elite defensive threat and presence. Simmons understands exactly how to use his body to position himself for excellent defense.
Now here's Curry. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Griffin outside. Outside Curry. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Spurs ball. Now into the lineup for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first. Here's Cook. There's the drive. And that one's good. And it's a tie ball game. Here's Irving. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. But it's off target. Tie game in San Antonio. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we...
All right, look who's coming on the court.
And always ready in the clutch. Kyrie Irving says he's...
For me, I just try to feel out the game.
And you know, Irving, perhaps underrated as a tactician, Grant.
Oh, yeah. It's a chess match indeed. One move, one play, sets up the next.
Some good action already in this one. But a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
On the floor for the Nets, Harrison Durant in as the forwards. Ben Simmons is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Claxton in at the center position. Now here's Richardson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, it's almost like Richardson has a sixth sense for those openings. Knows just where to send them.
And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Brooklyn making some changes. Drummond comes in for Claxton, and LaMarcus Aldridge is subbed in for Ben Simmons. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who've made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. Irving, the pass to Aldridge. Nets keep it alive. Durant finds Harris. Second chance shot, and he hits the jumper.
Kevin Durant.
Durant's got 6.
Well, that's virtually impossible to defend. I mean, with Durant's length, those long arms and the high arcing shot that he shoots, the best you can do as a defender is challenge him and hope he misses.
Well, Grant, at this point in his career, I think it's safe to say Andre Drummond will go down as one of the game's premier rebounders.
Yeah, you just don't call him a specialist because there's a lot more to Drummond's game than just rebounding. Rim protection, points in the paint. He does just about everything you want in a big man. When he's on the floor, he lightens the load on every other member of their front court.
Pass to Vassell. To the middle. It's tipped and stolen by Aldridge. Richardson against Durant. Harris outside. Out to the right wing. Irving against Murray. Shot clock at 6. Drummond. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That's on Keldon Johnson. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court. And opponents can foul to force your hand.
Now here's Jones. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Up and in on the layup. And the Spurs lead by 1.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
McDermott's checked in for San Antonio. Walker comes in for Richardson. And a change for the Nets. Curry's checked in. Here's Irving. 7 points in the game. Harris passes to Irving. Over Jones. Back to Irving. Inside. And the jam by Drummond.
Trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Walker. The Nets making their last shot. Pass to Jones. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. No good. Irving for 3. San Antonio with a rebound. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
It's just so difficult to win when you waste as many chances at the line as they did.
Yeah, and you know, to come up short at the line is frustrating because that's controllable and it's actually a free throw. So you feel like you leave loose change out there when you don't convert.
And Irving gets it to go.
Always great from deep. I don't think Irving has gotten enough credit for how lethal he is from behind the arc.
Pass to Bates-Diop. Into the lane. Now here's Walker. He's covered by Curry. Walker's shot is off.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Irving with it. Puts up a 3. Out to Harris. Outside Durant. Free throw line jumper. Beyond the arc. And the Nets another 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
McDermott with a screen on Irving. McDermott outside. Back to Jones. Right wing. Outside Walker. To the inside. Here's Bates-Diop. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. For 3, Durant. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Nets out in front, up by 5. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Thank you for joining us. And guys, Kyrie Irving has taken over in the first half.
So far, he's been a huge factor offensively, like he always is, which I know a little something about. Not too surprising, he plays with courage, takes tough shots. The team trusts him. That recipe makes him hard to slow down.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching, love the three-point shootout. Here are some of the possible contenders.
We know who some of the three-point competitors will be, but filling out that second tier, a lot of names to choose from.
Well, there's no second tier. You got shooters, and you got guys who want to shoot. And there are guys who just take shots, and there's guys who make shots.
And that about does it for us. Now for the good stuff as we get set to resume the second half.
What, we're not any good?
Ernie, we've been friends since 1989, but I resent that, Ernie.
We'll settle it off camera, one at a time. You first, Jet.
I'm sorry.
I was just playing, Ernie.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it. And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
San Antonio trailing here. We've got Devin Vassell. Johnson is out there with Zach Collins. Then there's DeJounte Murray, and it's Richardson in at the two guard. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Now here's Johnson, averaging around 6 a game. Pass to Vassell. Shot clock at 5. Collins with a screen on Irving. Richardson with it. Durant covering. Richardson, no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss. I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Here's Durant. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Here's Simmons. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
An elite facilitator, Simmons has great court vision, outstanding court vision, can make every type of pass. The offense seems to flow a whole lot better when he's out there.
And Simmons himself once said, if I don't need to shoot the ball, I won't.
He gets his greatest joy, B.A., from setting other people up. When he can make a play for somebody else, that's when he's most satisfied. It's a rare quality, I think, that should be celebrated and not over-scrutinized like it is with Simmons.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Offensive rebound. They kick it out to Murray. Gets a very good look and converts. Murray's got 6.
Guys, that's a more reliable shot from Murray than a pull-up jumper. I like to see him fire away in that situation.
All right, looking at the 2K leaderboard. These are the squads who bring it on defense. The blocks leaders. Brooklyn, number 1.
This is not the team you want to challenge at the rim. They're the best team in the league at blocking shots.
Takes a step back. Here's Simmons. Banked it in off the glass. 5 points in the game.
You know, with his size and skill, Simmons is really good down low. I think he can score a bunch of points this way.
Here's Vassell, hounded by Harris. Murray, no good. Brooklyn's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Pass to Irving. Back to Durant. Down low. And Aldridge with the basket on the assist from Durant. And the Nets lead by 8.
Aldridge is too strong to let a little bit of contact bother him. I actually think he likes those tough shots.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here's Durant. 6 points for him. Harris passes to Durant. Over Murray. Durant's shot is off.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall. You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Durant finds Irving.
2 minutes.
Simmons against Murray. Lets it go from the wing. No good. A bit long that time.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
The Nets with the lead. For three, Durant. Simmons, the pass to Aldridge. Rebounded by Johnson. The Spurs have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Here's Murray. No good on the shot. And Brooklyn going the other way now. And following this one, they'll take on the Timberwolves in Minnesota. And that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip. Outside Durant. A minute 4 left in the third quarter of the game. Top of the key jumper, no good. San Antonio shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Johnson passes to Richardson. Pass to Murray. Now Richardson. Here's Vassell. And once again off the mark by San Antonio.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Murray. From deep, Johnson. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Simmons. Over Murray. And Simmons gets it to go. Simmons has got 5 points in the quarter. Outside Murray. 4 seconds left. Takes the 3. The shot misses. And so it's Brooklyn up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Man, a lot of great shots. You have them dropped. A lot of great shots. Keep moving the ball. It's the key. The ball's got to move. People got to move.
And this is what Greg Popovich wants to see. Guys playing unselfishly, taking good shots.
Yeah, having a little bit of bad luck offensively. The coach wants them to stay confident. Just keep running the offense the way it's designed.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the floor for Brooklyn, Harris and Durant in as the forwards. Kyrie Irving out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Aldridge in at the center. Bates Diop can't get it to go. Brooklyn has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Durant, the pass to Aldridge. Outside Irving. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. San Antonio trailing here. To the paint. Here's McDermott. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. McDermott's gotten his first bucket of the night. The kick to Durant. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Aldridge. And he banks in the layup. And the Nets lead by 8.
You know, with all his post moves, Aldridge usually is able to trick the defense, but even when he doesn't, he'll still manage to finish through contact.
Walker attacking. The shot no good. The Nets have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Kicks it out to Aldridge. Outside Irving. Back to Aldridge. Outside Irving. 3-pointer. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
Tell you what, I don't think there's been a single shot that Irving has wanted and didn't get so far.
McDermott outside. To the left wing. Here's Cook. And he drives in. On the wing, Jones. McDermott outside. Over to the left wing. Inside. Here's Cook. Oh, it's blocked by Aldridge.
He's not an easy guy to get a shot up and over. Aldridge has those long arms, and his timing's good, too.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got 4 assists now tonight.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
With the drive, Walker for 3. Brooklyn with the board. Aldridge has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Durant, the pass to Irving. Outside Simmons. Out to the wing. The kick to Durant. Clock at 4.
2 minutes.
They double team Durant over Jones. And there's another one for the Nets.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, you have to tip your hat to him. I mean, the way he shot the ball from deep has just been, it's been huge. But I really love how he's worked so hard to get open. The preparation before the shot to create the necessary space was equally as impressive.
Well, you know, he'd been struggling lately. This one was a big one for him. He roared back, made sure to snap that cold streak tonight. Now here's Richardson. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Johnson against Durant. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. On target from range. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Nets.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And they're going to win this one, making this their 47th victory so far.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
That's a nice feeling to get the sweep. Even though it is a small number, still nice to get that sweep.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Kyrie Irving.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
And the Nets with possession here, following the bucket by the Spurs.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Richardson against Irving. Outside Richardson. So we see the Nets taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, Joe, congrats.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you later.